Hello everybody, a very good evening to you, to everyone who is watching us live on our Straits Timesʼ Facebook page. I am Haryanto and of course we are coming to you live from One Altitude. This is the pre-match show and it is also the exclusive screening for our Straits Timesʼ digital subscribers right here. Now of course it is an exciting match tonight between France and Croatia. I hope you guys are excited. I am excited. Our subscribers here are also excited to be watching. Now the weather looks fine. It is a wonderful evening here in Singapore. Of course in Moscow, Russia, it is about 5 hours earlier than us, and of course things are also picking up right there. Now throughout this about half an hour show, we're going to be talking to some of our subscribers, just getting some information from them to see which teams they are supporting tonight. And of course we have David Lee, who is live at Moscow, Russia, and after which we're going to end things off of course with the boys from the sports desk together with our regular World Cup show host John Robb. They're going to be giving us some thoughts and insights ahead of the big game. Now again, for those of you who are watching us from home or from wherever you are, leave your comments. Tell us which team you are supporting tonight. Is it France, of course the traditional giant, or are you supporting the underdog, which is Croatia? Now France tonight will be gunning for their second World Cup title, of which the first they won in 1998 on home ground in Paris, France, and this is the first time that Croatia has gone to the final. So tell me which team you are supporting. For me personally, I hope that Croatia win, because really I would love to see the underdog win, but hey, you know, they stand a good chance. France has been putting up a good match, of course, and they've been doing very well in their past matches. Even Croatia as well, good stamina with the back-to-back matches that they've had, even when they are gone to extra time as well. So let us know which team you're supporting. Is it France or is it Croatia? Let me see. I have here people just saying hi. We have Jenny Tan saying hi, hello. We have Lee Kim Siang says hello. We have Michelle says can't wait. I can't wait as well. We are less than an hour to the final match. We also have Ronald Tusing Wire says hi. Let's see, do we have anybody else that is saying, okay, 2, 3, Raman saying go France. Wow. Let's see, who else? We have Dada watching from Singapore. Hello there. We have watching from Singapore. Oh, we have somebody from Kuwait. Kritesh, hello to you as well, watching from Kuwait. We have Daniel, I think, who is a Croatia fan. So again, guys, let me know who you are supporting. Is it France or Croatia? And I think we can speak to our first subscriber right here. Hello.
Hi.
What is your name, sir?
I'm Jing.
Jing. Okay, Jing. Which team are you supporting today?
Croatia.
Croatia. Why Croatia?
Because I think that this World Cup has been very exciting, and it's been a World Cup of there have been so many upsets, in this World Cup. So I love to root for the underdog, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been supporting Croatia all this while?
No, just recently actually.
Just recently. Okay, so which team was the first team that you supported?
I was supporting England.
Okay.
Yeah, but just too bad, I guess.
Okay, so tonight Croatia for you.
Yeah.
Your prediction, in terms of the scoring points, how many points do you think Croatia is going to win?
I hope it's 2-1.
2-1, okay,
yeah.
So that is your match prediction?
Yes.
Alright, so we have Jing here, who is the supporter of Croatia.
Yeah.
Alright, so enjoy the show, Jing. Of course, last night the third and fourth placing concluded with Belgium winning third, a 2-0 win to them, and of course England coming in fourth. And tonight is the final match between France and Croatia. Really after about a month-long tournament, we are finally down to D day. And for those of you who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude right here. This is the pre-match show, and it's the exclusive screening of the World Cup finals for our subscribers right here, our ST subscribers right here. And we just spoke to Jing. Jing is one of our subscribers and he is a Croatia fan. And right here with me we have our subscriber as well. Sir, what is your name, sir?
Neville.
Neville, okay, Neville. Are you a Croatia fan or are you a France fan?
Croatia.
Oh, so we have another Croatia fan. Okay, why Croatia?
I think Croatia had played quite consistently throughout the tournament. And I think their captain, Luka Modric, is a very good player. He plays for Real Madrid and has a few Champions League experience as well, winning a Champions League title. So I think this will be crucial in them winning the World Cup.
Okay, so have you been supporting Croatia all this while?
No, England actually.
Oh, so another England fan. So after which they got 4th placing, then you decide, okay, let's go for Croatia.
Yes, next best.
Okay, so match prediction. You know, what do you think the scores are going to be tonight?
2-0.
2-0. So 2 to Croatia and 0 to France. Yeah. All right. Okay, so thank you, Neville. Okay. Enjoy the show. Okay. So looks like we have another Croatia fan in our midst. Again, for those of you who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude. This is our pre-match show, and it is the exclusive screening for our Straits Times subscribers right here. And I think I can read some comments. Let's see, who do we have? We have Christina Perez watching from Singapore. Okay, we have another Croatia fan from Maja. We have somebody from Philippines. We have Aliza from Philippines. We have Lynn, who is supporting Croatia as well, Salbia. Now, for those of you, of course, who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude, Singapore. And let your friends and family members know that we are live. And this is a pre-match show. Now, later on, we're going to be speaking to the boys from the sports desk, you know, to get some insights as to as who they think will win tonight's match, and really what we can expect from the final match tonight after 1 month of battling out for the World Cup title. And right here we have Winnie, right?
Yes.
Okay, Winnie. So, which team are you supporting tonight, Winnie?
France.
France. Okay, so we have a France fan here. So why France?
They are the talented squad. They are very good, well balanced in defense. They are very steady. And most important, they have the fighting spirit. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So have you been supporting France all this while?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So right from the start.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. So what do you think is the match prediction tonight? How many points do you think France is going to score?
I think it's 1-0.
1-0. Okay.
Both sides are very tough. Yeah.
Very tough. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Winnie, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you very much.
Wow, so we have 2 Croatia fans among our SC subscribers, and we have earlier on Winnie, who is a France fan. Again, for those of you who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude, and I'm Haryanto, and this is the pre-match show. This is where the exclusive screening for our Straits Times subscribers is happening, and on top of that also we are celebrating our birthday tonight, our 173rd birthday. So it's so nice to see all our subscribers here just waiting for the match to happen in less than an hour. Now we have David, who is live from, who is right there at Moscow, Russia. So take it away, David.
Привет from Moscow. This is it. 1,221 days after the first qualifier between Timor-Leste and Mongolia, the 2018 World Cup final will be decided today here at the Luzhniki Stadium between France and Croatia. On paper it appears a mismatch. France, with the rich football tradition and 67 million in population, have produced a conveyor belt of world-class talent and a squad worth more than $1 billion. At this World Cup, their first team have impressed. Hugo Lloris has been a rock in goal. The defense has been solid. Varane, Umtiti and Pavard have already scored goals. The midfield of Matuidi, Pogba and Kante have been unspectacular but very efficient, and so too has been Giroud in attack, so selfless in providing the space for the more effervescent Griezmann and Mbappe. And then they have Luka Modric, a player once deemed too small to succeed at the very top level. But here he is, at 32, he continues to run, continues to improve, and he has clocked more kilometers than any other player here at this World Cup. And he wields the uncanny ability to gel his team together and unlock any defense with his intelligent passes. He will be key if Croatia are to create history by becoming only the 9th nation to win the World Cup in 21 editions. So what gives? Stay tuned to the Straits Timesʼ Sports Desk on our online and social media platforms to follow all the action. That's all I have for you for now from the Luzhniki Stadium. Das Vidania.
Wow, thank you, David. It certainly looks exciting right at Moscow, Russia right there. Now, for those of you who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude, and clearly this is our pre-match show. And right here, I have with me a Croatia fan, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir, what is your name, sir?
Seping.
Seping, okay, Seping. I see that you are clad in the Croatia jersey. Yep. I assume you are a Croatia fan?
Yes, I am.
Okay, why Croatia?
Underdog.
Underdog?
Yes.
So have you been supporting Croatia all this while?
Yes, for a couple of years. That's why I got a jersey from Croatia.
Oh, so all these years you've been supporting Croatia?
Yes.
So I suppose you are very happy that Croatia has finally gone to the finals?
Yes, actually this is a chance for me to show my jersey.
This is a chance for you to show your jersey? Yeah. Wow. Okay, sir, what is the prediction you think tonight? How many points do you think Croatia is going to score?
2-1.
2-1. 2-1 to Croatia. Yes. Okay. So looks like we have a Croatian fan right here, 2-1. Yes. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Yes, I will.
All right, now again, for those of you who have just joined us, we are coming to you live from One Altitude. This is a pre-match show, and it is the exclusive screening as well for our Straits Times subscribers. I've spoken to some of our subscribers right here. We have Croatian fans, we have France fans as well, and online right here now, I see a lot of you leaving comments, and I see there are a lot of Croatian fans really in the midst. Clearly, you know, everybody is supporting the underdogs and hoping that the underdogs will win. Continue to keep your comments coming in, you know, because certainly we want to know who you are supporting tonight. Whether is it the traditional giant France, who is gunning for their second World Cup title after having won in 1998 on home ground Paris, France, or is it our first time finalist Croatia? And right here, I have two subscribers here with us. Aziz subscribers. Hello, sir. What is your name?
Kenny.
Kenny, and we have right here?
Raja.
Okay, Kenny, which team are you supporting?
France.
France. And yourself, Raja?
Croatia.
Okay, so it looks like we have one France and one Croatia, and both of you guys are friends?
Yes. Yes.
Friends, okay, so no bad blood, I hope, huh?
No bad blood. Good game.
Okay, so Kenny, why Croatia, Kenny?
Oh, France.
France, sorry, yes.
Oh, okay, because they have proven that they can defend very well, and I feel that their strike force are very good compared to Croatia.
Okay. Raja, what about you? Why Croatia?
From the start, they have proven as a very good team. They have won Argentina, they have won England, they have won Russia. So my bet is for Croatia.
Wow, so I suppose you guys have been supporting both teams from the start?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so your score prediction, you know, how many points to France, how many points to Croatia?
2-1 to France.
2-1 to France. Okay, what about yourself, Raja?
1-0.
1-0 to Croatia. Wow, okay. Enjoy the show, guys. Hopefully, France win. Hopefully, Croatia wins. I am trying to be unbiased right here, and of course, you know, as I mentioned earlier on, we have a lot of Croatian fans in the midst. I think people just really want to see the underdogs take the cup this year for World Cup 2018 after a month-long tournament, and clearly France is second time. They are going to be gunning for the cup title for the second time this time round, having won the first in 1998. Now, earlier on also we spoke to David, who is at Moscow, Russia as well, and you can see that, you know, it's really intense right there, and people are just excited for the match to start. Right here in Singapore, of course, it's starting at 11 o'clock later on, so we are down to just less than an hour, less than half an hour in fact, to the match starting. Now, for those of you, of course, who have just joined us, we're coming to you live from One Altitude. I'm Haryanto, and of course, this is the exclusive screening that is happening right here for our Straits Times subscribers. And right here with me, I think we can move on to our panel discussion. We have the trophy right here, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these boys around in our last two videos. We have, of course, our regular World Cup show host, John Robb. Thank you very much. And we also have our two boys from the sports desk. We have Shamir and Saz, right? So, John, I will leave it to you. This is the best.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah?
It's a beautiful sight tonight. Below us, the Singapore skyline. Ahead of us, the final to one of the most memorable World Cups, certainly in my memory. Guys, before we get to the actual final, Saz, who has been your best player?
Well, I think a few attacking players, naturally we look at attacking players, and a couple of them have stood out. Eden Hazard, of course, with his dribbles and his run and his influence in the Belgium team. And of course, Kylian Mbappe is going to be playing in the final. But for me, because these players, sometimes they touch the ball 5 times a game and beat 4 people, and that's why people remember them. But for me, the influence is... for the influence he brings to the team, Luka Modric has to be the best player. He dictates the tempo of the game. He defends, he attacks, he scores goals. As he, some important goals, some beautiful goals like the one he scored against Argentina.
Oh, he brings something amazing. I have to agree with Modric though. He controls the game in a way that several people, if you're not paying attention, you might just completely miss it. Because he's there with the good passes. He's also there to cover space when you need him to defend, and how many attacking players actually do that.
He's stealthy that way.
Oh, hey, and stealthy. Kante.
Very.
N'Golo Kante, for me, has to be one of the most understated, unsung heroes of this World Cup for France, and he's done a great clean-up job, and also going forward with Mbappe in front.
Well, everything about France has been understated this tournament. I mean, well, again, the word stealth comes into play.
Most definitely. I don't think they've actually reached up to as high a gear as they can. As of now, it seems like they've got one more gear to kick into, gear 5, gear 6 really, and we hope to see it tonight actually in the final.
Well, I'll be very biased. My player of the tournament is still Jordan Pickford. I think some of the saves he did, yes, I know.
Of course you would.
Some of the saves he did though was supernatural. They were amazing. And I think it's been a tournament for goalkeepers as well. It's been a really good tournament for goalkeepers.
There have been loads that have stood out. Courtois, and Saz actually plays in goal when he plays for our team, right? So he's got loads to say about
for the unofficial media team. Yeah, having said that, yes, Courtois, Pickford, even Muslera up to the semi-final, which or rather quarter-final, which was very unfortunate for him. But like I said, there are also a couple of clangers. Obviously, David De Gea in the group stage, mercilessly mocked for his mistake, and Muslera, who did a careers in the quarter-final.
Well, what about the wall of Mexico, Ochoa? I thought he was brilliant actually for as long as Mexico stayed in the tournament.
Well, Mexico were one of the most exciting teams of the tournament. They certainly brought some spark to it. Guys, what about the best matches? I mean, it's been a mixed thing, but what do you...
I think it's quite obvious though, best matches. Saz and I'm sure we're in agreement on this one. Belgium-Japan. Come on, for excitement. And I'm a bit biased, obviously. I like to see an Asian team in there. And I thought Japan did themselves brilliantly. The way they basically bossed the game for most of it. Saz?
Well, also the Portugal-Spain game, of course, I mean, in terms of sheer entertainment, 3-3, a Ronaldo hat-trick, a fantastic goal from Spain defender Nacho, which I contend is still better than Pavard's goal for France. And again, just you mentioned Asian teams. Korea's 2-0 win over Germany. Just in terms of drama, it might not have been the best for the neutral, but in terms of drama, that was fantastic.
It was fantastic. Where I was watching it from, people were losing their minds. they were screaming when the first Korean goal went in.
There's been a lot of mind loss this tournament. We've had the good stuff. What about the bad stuff? Who's your worst player?
For me, it has to be Croatia's Kalinic. What a moron! He refused to come on for Croatia against Nigeria in their first game. It's 5 minutes to go. I know you feel like you're a great player, right? You wanna contribute to your team in a real way, but be a team player, man. And now he's gone home, and his teammates are going on to make history. They've already made history, and who knows if they're going to win the World Cup? He's going to be kicking himself in the face.
That would be quite an achievement.
No, I think, again, there's no one else other than Kalinic. Although, if we're being critical, we're being harsh, Leo Messi. I mean, the hopes of a nation were on his shoulders. He missed that penalty. No, he missed that penalty. And I mean, it's been so many column inches have been written about his body language throughout the games. He just hasn't delivered. The world's best player.
But he's not the only one though.
Of course, but nobody has that sort of expectation on him. And nobody else is the world's best player.
Come on, Rob.
My villain of the tournament is still Neymar. Just simply on terms of to have that amount of skill and to act like that, and so blatantly, especially with VAR now. I mean, what's the point? You've just made yourself look ridiculous. You look like a petulant child.
Which one are you talking about? The rolling one or the dive against Costa Rica?
Every bit of it. I mean, how do you stop that, apart from just letting him roll it out like a tantruming child? is ridiculous. I hate it.
And I love some of the pictures that have gone online though. Where he was down on the ground and still clutching his shin,
Okay,
right?
if he's brought anything to the tournament, it's a wealth of memes. That are just fantastic memes. Well, guys, let's talk about the match itself. It's going to make history either way. It's going to be Croatia's first World Cup, or Didier Deschamps is going to be the third only guy to win the World Cup as both player and coach. What are you hoping to see in this match?
I think we've been clear about that actually. We all love an underdog story. I mean, war-torn Croatia, players coming from there. They've beaten the class of '98 with the performance here and making it to the final already. And Modric, the understated hero, that's great for me.
I think we had a poll on ST's Twitter account, France win, Croatia win, or just give me a good match. And just give me a good match was leading by a lot. So I think the neutral will just want to see a good match, and we might see a good match because I think we saw the lineups. No real surprises. Both teams played the same team. Yeah, they played in the semi-finals. That could be interesting because for me, we spoke about Modric and his influence. Matuidi, the French midfielder, for me, he plays on that left side of the France midfield three. He's, to me, the best in the world in that position. You know, he almost covers three positions: attacking midfield, left wing, and box-to-box midfield. So he could neutralize Modric, and if he does that, France will have the upper hand.
Well, he's got Kante still in the midfield, and I think that battle between Modric, Rakitic, and Kante, that could really determine the game.
Now, do you think it's going to be settled in regular 90 minutes, or are we going to go to extra time? Are we going to go to penalties?
I've got a feeling in 90 minutes, actually, this one will be done and dusted. We saw the fighting spirit of Croatia in the semi-final, and I thought there's a lot made about fatigue. These guys are going to be tired. They played 3 extra time games. That's equivalent to an entire game, and France are going to... we keep going on and on about that, right? But I've said this before, that one scene that really sticks out in my mind was Perisic going from the left flank all the way across to the right flank, chasing a lost cause, doesn't get the ball, falls down on his knees, takes a deep breath, gets up and sprints right back up.
Croatia have the stamina. Maybe they want to go to extra time? Maybe they want to run out France?
I don't think you want to take a risk with this French team though, because you mess up once, Mbappe is going to punish you, Griezmann is going to punish you. One direct ball to Giroud and that's going to hurt you again. You don't want to drag it on for a lot more than you should have.
And if Mbappe gets tired in extra time, they have Dembele and other talents. You know, we haven't spoken about France's bench, but they are an outrageously talented team.
Right. I think we can go on and on about this, but the match is going to start really soon. Maybe just last one, match predictions. Who do you think will be taking the title tonight?
I think Croatia are going to nick it 2-1.
Okay, Croatia 2-1.
Croatia to win 1-0 in 90 minutes.
1-0.
I say Croatia to win, and I think we need to get this back to the stadium because they're going to be missing it otherwise.
Yeah, I've had some complaints. Yeah.
So we have Croatia for all three, right? Croatia for all three. Again, for those of you who have just joined us, thank you so much, John, and thank you, Saz, as well as Shamir. For those of you who have just joined us, of course, we are coming to you live from One Altitude. Now, this is the exclusive screening for our Straits Times subscribers, and of course the match is going to start in approximately 15 more minutes, and we've come to the end of our pre-match show right here as well. But continue to leave your comments. Let us know who you think is going to win tonight. Is it going to be France, who's going to be winning for the second time, or is it going to be the underdog Croatia winning it for the first time ever for World Cup 2018? So once again, I am Haryanto signing out from One Altitude. Enjoy the match, guys.